Good evening, everyone. I'm Yash, and today we are going to discuss and choose a diet menu. I saw that Kathy has been chose chicken rice. That's a really interesting choice. And myself, I've been picked a healthy smoothie that made with frozen berries and low-fat milk, along with hard-boiled eggs, because I think it's a great high protein, low calorie meal, especially for breakfast or after a workout. So the white egg, a hard-boiled egg, the eggs can be provide lasting satiety, and the smoothie has fiber and protein too. But it's all about depends on individual appetite. All right. I'd like to hear some points from Kathy Lee regarding the chicken rice. Maybe she can share what do you think about the chicken rice? Why did you choose?
Yeah, I can predict that one of you are gonna ask me this. Actually, at first, I'm also take some I make this chicken rice as my main meal while I'm diet before. So maybe one of you gonna think why can't they choose chicken rice, right? Um, is it actually a good option for diet menu? For me, the answer is yes. It can be, but depend on how you prepare it and how much you eat. Yeah. Then I also want to ask you, Yas, why you choose that you that you know your menu? Because I think the one that you choose might have calorie, but just is low lah.
Mm. But actually, whenever we create some smoothie, it can be it's all about our variety. Okay, variety is key. Some people maybe they can be add on with some vegetables, just like spinach. Some of them prefer with fruits. Can be make it with dragon fruit, mango. Some people will be prefer with vegetables, like they will contain with celery, just like broccoli, or some people can I think so like carrot, cucumber, something like that. So particular for the nutrients, we can get a lot of nutrients from vegetables. We can say that we can get a lot of vitamins from fruits. Okay, vitamin D, C. So I think that's why I chose smoothie. Smoothie is a kind of easy work. People can be store overnight their fruits, cut the fruits and overnight keep it in freezer, and the next day morning they just take it out the cuttable fruits and just put it into blender. They can do the smoothie. That's the fastest way, I think. That it's the fastest way, that better than they use with ice cubes. Yes. Well, I have been tried before. Because whenever you cut the fruits, whenever you put it into the freezer, it will be freeze and iced. Okay, so that's not necessary to add on ice cubes. Also, you can just blend with the cut fruits.
So is it gonna make it tasty?
Frozen. Yes, it's actually you can add on with some people prefer to add on with milk. Some of them will be add with yogurt, fresh yogurt. Yes, fresh yogurt, usually they will like give a sour taste. Milk will be creamy. So it depends on individual preference.
I see.
And why
depends how we make it tasty.
Yes. Make it tasty and easier. Why hard-boiled eggs? I think my combination it will be suitable for dinner or breakfast. Because whenever empty stomach, whenever you take smoothie, it will be full. And some after you taken the smoothie, some people will be prefer like munch have too much something. So you can take eggs because I prefer hard-boiled eggs that's much more better than fried or scrambled egg because they will be used oil, any kind of oil, even though the spray. But if I hard-boiled eggs, this is just the contents will be boiled with normal water, so there is no other than about contains fat. Yes. So I think some of the people like whenever they eat the hard-boiled eggs, they avoid to eat the yolk because some of them say the yolk contains with a fat. So they will be eat the outer part, the white color only, the white part only. They will be avoid to eat the yolk. Some of them they will be say that the yellow yolk also contains with some of the nutrients can be taken as carbohydrates also because it's a powdery and there is also contains with some vitamins. I don't think so. Or the specific, I don't think so. What kind of vitamin? But I think it's also a nutrient, but it's it's all about how much of the amount that we are taking off. If you
Yes.
create with smoothie, maybe it's prefer to take about 2 to 3 eggs is enough
Because
a day
if
to
I'm
be.
not mistaken, I also read about some specs that say if you uh, eat a boiled egg, it might help you what keeps you full longer. Then you will
Yes,
not you will not feel like
not
you're
that much
hungry
hungry.
too fast.
Yes. What about the chicken rice?
Okay, chicken rice. I really want to talk back. Well, actually, first, like I said before, it's a good choice for diet menu because I experienced on myself and I already have the result. It just depends on how we prepare and how much we eat it. So the benefit, I just can say, what it's so much benefit. It depends how also you prepare it, especially when example like chicken, you must prepare only use a breast meat without the skin, chicken skin. It's excellent of lean protein, which helps maintain your muscle if you are gym person. Then the rice, um, maybe you can switch to brown rice, because brown rice, it will keep your foods longer. Maybe we think what's the difference between brown rice and white rice? Okay, the brown rice is a whole grain that still have uh, its brain and the germs, making it higher in fiber. It's not a carbs, so it has contains a vitamin, mineral compared to the white rice, which is a more processed and has a, I mean, lowest nutrient than the brown rice. Then, of course, if I say it's a whole grain, then the brown rice will digest more slowly. Okay, that is the reason it keeps your food longer and helps to control blood sugar better than the white rice. And it's also making a healthy choice, but I like to mention about the white rice. However, the white rice, because it's softer, right? It's so white. That's why it's cooked faster and it's easier to digest on our stomach. So it can still be a part of balanced diet if eaten in the right portion. Uh, then I can say, okay, let's be honest. Diet food is kind of boring for me. Okay, kind of boring. Okay, let's be real for a second because most of the time when people hear the word of diet menu, the first thing that comes to mind is boring, tasteless, not exciting. And that's one of the reasons why we keep talking about this diet menu. Some people may ask, why does diet food have to be boring? Well, this might sound a bit funny, but maybe it's supposed to be a bit boring. Because think about it. If all diet was super tasty and rich, like our usual Malaysian food like nasi lemak, maybe we won't have so many issue about obesity, or overeating. Then, right? Why we
Yeah.
make this diet menu so we're gonna talk about this if the diet menu is so tasty. This is what I learned from my experience. I always ask my husband, why diet menu so boring? I cannot make based on my what I want, then what his answer me? If all the diet menu is so tasty, why do Malaysian people so many obese people? Right.
True. But
So
usually people say whenever the diet food, not only diet food, whenever good food, a good contains with proteins or vitamins, something like that, usually won't taste good.
yes,
Yes.
maybe
Whenever a food tasty, really tasty, delicious, there's a lot of content with MSG,
yes,
salty, and
sugar.
additional, yes, sugar, additional substance, everything. So that will be giving a good, tasty, delicious food.
But it's not illegal to eat something tasty. Just we don't overeat. Just a small
Yes,
portion, it might
yes,
be okay, right?
correct.
So for me, something that I learned from my own journey to my diet, because I'm a ex of obesity, I can say that. Okay, if your diet food is too tasty, be careful. Okay, please be careful. It might have hidden calories like sugar,
Yes,
sauces, or oil that can mess up of your progress. For me, I
yes,
realized my diet really worked when I was willing to eat the same simple meat again and again and again. It's not because it was super delicious, but because
mm,
it gave my body everything it needs. So I might think this chicken rice has all of it. You have chicken, proteins. You have brown
yes,
rice, which might I suggest to switch to brown rice. It will keep you full longer, whole day. Then maybe if we have that our Malaysian chicken rice, we have that what cucumber. It
yes,
has
cucumber.
fiber. Yes. So that's I think the goal of diet to eat food that support your health, not just for your craving, it's for your body. So the long investment is your body.
I, yeah, we would like
Yes,
to
yes.
have a conversation with our friends, what they are thinking about our chosen menu.
I think both of you have the right or have the I think you have the points which one the menu the diet menu that you have chosen. So I think for me both of it was quite nice and also I like both of it. And I prefer also sometimes I prefer like to eat nasi ayam also. But and then sometimes I also drink the smoothie. I mean the smoothie also we can put like fruits like Yash told us before that you can mix it with the maybe we can put fruits and herbs maybe. But herbs we are that we can be eaten and also it's approved by the medical or some healthy conscious for the one lah. So I think I'm not sure which one, but I think both of it I also eat it and I also drink it. So what about others?
Hey, everyone.
Actually,
Yes, please, Katie.
sorry, Mia. Quite interesting with both of Miss Yan and Miss Katie's points, like the chicken rice and Maggi, because both are very unique in their both characters. And if let's see for the chicken rice, actually it's a good cup because from the fragrant rice cooked with the chicken stock and fat, it's actually good for cups. And more than that, as Miss Katie mentioned just now, for chicken rice we will usually add the cucumber. And for me personal, I like to add salad with the chicken rice. So it's very good like menu for the chicken rice. And normally with the chicken rice we will often get a like soup which it can add our hydration and fiber. More than that, as mentioned just now, it's not matter what diet food we are diet menu we are taking, but it depends on how it's making. So for chicken rice, it's better to make an homemade chili and chili sauce because the antioxidants and egg digestion is good if we make it for homemade. So then when we see about the smoothie, it's actually the smoothie will normally normally it will be fruits like bananas, watermelon. So it's actually if we take the smoothie in making by the fruits, it's good in support to weight management. So obviously it's a good diet menu for you to take. So I'm quite interested with both of their points. So yeah, that's my point of view.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, so in my opinion, also I agree with Q's point. Okay, so which is for the chicken rice that Katie has been chosen. Actually, for the chicken, especially for the skinless breast part, is a very high in protein, which I think can help build and repair muscle. And I think this is so suitable for gym person and uh who wants to the fastest
Big
result
gym
for
gym builder.
yeah, exactly. And for the optional add-on, I think for with adding some veggies like carrot, maybe like broccoli, cucumber, and spinach, can increase fiber, vitamins, and also minerals, which this can complete the food pyramid. And then for the smoothies that Yash has been chosen, I think smoothies is very rich in antioxidant. If we use like berries fruit like strawberries, blueberries, because it can help to fight inflammation and protect cells from damage. And this also I think very low in added sugar because it comes the sweet comes naturally from the berries, uh, and then it's also high in fiber because berries is uh, one of the fruit that support a strong support digestive health and promote safety. And I think this both menu is a balanced macronutrients that good mix of protein, healthy carbs, and low fat. And then I think this is also height friendly choices because this low in unhealthy fat and added sugar. That's all from me.
How about you, Nabiha?
Yes, I agree with you, Noria. So for Katie choice, I really appreciate your choice of chicken rice. It's a very practical and culturally familiar dish. Honestly, many of us already eat it regularly, and your approach reminds us that traditional meals can be still healthy if we prepare them the right way. So for Yash menus, I love that you combine it with hard-boiled eggs too, because smoothies alone sometimes I'm feeling enough, but eggs make it a full meal. It's light, nutritious, and easy to digest, especially before or after workout. So I think both menus are great in their own ways. They are realistic, affordable, and packed with nutrients. Whether you need a full meal or something quick and energizing, both choice show how healthy eating can fit into our daily life. Our daily life. That's all from me. I think so. We just really ended up with this conversation over here. Okay. Okay then, guys, we will be ended up our conversation here, and we will meet on our next meet after your holidays. Okay. Happy holidays, guys. And
We're gonna continue with discussion for Kritika and Nabiha, right? For
yes,
next discussion.
yes.
Okay, guys. Thank
So
you
we
for
will be
today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
today, guys.
you.
Bye.